Hello, I'm Vivienne McGrath from viviennemcgrath.com, and in this video I'm going to be talking about self-acceptance. Do you really accept yourself and love yourself just the way you are? I talk a lot about self-worth, self-love, all the self-dash things, self-worth, self-love, self-belief, but self-awareness. I really want to talk about self-acceptance because we all, especially in this day and age, we all look to external factors to make ourselves feel good about ourselves. We look at how many likes we get on Instagram, how many followers and friends we have on Facebook. We look at whether we're pretty enough, handsome enough. Are we achieving enough? We compare ourselves to others in terms of they've got a better job than me, they've got a flashier car than me, they're earning more money than me. And the biggest mistake we all make is we all look to the external world to make us happy within. And if you keep doing that, you'll just go down the wrong path because you'll keep chasing that external validation and approval and fleeting things that make you feel good for a short amount of time. For example, if I just buy this new dress, I'm going to feel so great about myself. Well, yes, you do, as long as that dress and that happiness of that feeling wearing that dress lasts. But then, if it comes from that dress, eventually you're still the same person inside. I remember when I was in an abusive relationship and I was desperate to get away, and my whole self-worth came from that relationship. I didn't accept myself. I needed that relationship with this gorgeous looking TV actor to make me look good to others. It was a real source of self-worth and self-esteem came from that relationship. And when I was struggling to leave, I fled to another country because I found it so hard to separate from him that I got in a plane and I thought, if I can just put distance between us, do a geographical, I call it, then maybe I can break free. But you can't escape from yourself. All I found was I couldn't hide from me. I was still that same girl, and I was then looking to other things to make me feel good about myself. I didn't accept myself. I didn't think I was good enough. And so I really wanted to talk about self-acceptance and ask you, do you really accept yourself? Do you accept, like Bridget Jones, I love it, and Mr. Darcy says, I love you just the way you are. Because compassion for yourself is really, really important. There's no point having compassion unless that compassion includes you. Compassion for and acceptance for yourself as who you are. Accepting your body for the body you are in now. We're unique. There's 7 billion people on this planet, more and more. We are unique. There is only one person like you. Celebrate yourself for that. Stop comparing yourself to others. There's always going to be somebody more attractive, more successful, prettier, smarter, skinnier, whatever than you. There always will be. So if you spend your life wasting your energy focusing outward on trying to measure up, trying to eat nothing so you could become a size 0, trying to become that fitness freak to be as buff as the other blokes. You're never going to be happy unless you have full, absolute self-acceptance. So looking at yourself, am I happy, comfortable in my skin? I always talk about the fact that I remember, I look back at photos of myself 20 years ago and think, oh my God, why did I not get how beautiful I was? I looked great, because youth is beauty. We all look amazing when we're young. And I didn't realize it. What a waste. What a waste of my beauty and youth. And today, I'm middle-aged. I might obsess over these wrinkles that are coming, the cellulite on my legs, the fact that the collagen in my skin is not as tight as it used to be, all that bollocks, that marketers make us feel insecure about to buy their face creams and all that. The truth is, if I, in 20 years' time, look back at photos of me today, I'm going to go, why on earth did you not think you were beautiful back then? Because you were, you stupid idiot. You've wasted another 20 years not accepting yourself the way you are. So look at yourself. Do you accept yourself the way you are, knowing that in 20 years' time you're going to look back at yourself and think, God, I look great then. I wish I knew it then. Look at your job. It doesn't matter whether you're a janitor or a pilot or a banker. Are you happy in that job? Are you doing the job that you love? Are you fulfilled by the work that you're doing? Do you feel a sense of purpose? Are you living your life according to your moral and ethical code? Don't accept behavior from others or relationships with others that don't align with that moral code and those values and things. Accept who you are and look at what your strengths are. Acknowledge and accept and forgive your weaknesses and learn from your mistakes as to how to grow and become better at it. And part of that self-acceptance is really understanding that you are where you're meant to be right now, because your journey is an individual journey. Everybody else's journey is individual and unique, and it's not yours. So where you are at the moment is not a comparison. It's not a race against others. You're only in a race against yourself. So please try and accept who you are and where you are in your life right now. And if where you are in your life right now is not bringing you joy, purpose, happiness, then don't look at external factors to try and make it feel better, like alcohol, drugs, relationships that aren't great for you, obsessing about whether you've got enough followers on Facebook, overreaching. Don't look to external things. Go look deeper within at how you can go back to being who you are. Because if you really accept who you are and love yourself just the way you are, then you'll know when you start to veer away from that, because your gut will start churning. You'll start to feel uncomfortable. And just listen to that feeling and bring yourself back to those core values and beliefs. And if that means letting go of certain friends or people in your lives, if that means changing jobs and finding one that's truer to your purpose and more aligned to you, then go for it. Go for it. So it all starts with you and self-acceptance. Love yourself, warts and all, because there is only one of you. And all those things that you see as flaws, other people don't. Those people you're comparing yourself, they're comparing themselves to you. So celebrate all the great things about you and stop beating yourself over the head with the things that you don't think quite are good enough. That's just a limiting belief. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are good at what you do. You are talented. And you are worthy and deserve to have a great life. So start with self-acceptance and know that you're good enough, more than good enough to have that, and know that you deserve to have that life. I hope that's helpful. If it is, please click the like button, subscribe and share, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.